Hey, once again, Reeves Review family, welcome back to the channel. To my subscribers, you are definitely appreciated. To those, this may be your first time coming across this channel. I'm Shay. This is Reeves Review, where we're living, loving Jesus, smelling fabulous, all while saving a dime, discussing budget-friendly fragrances. I do like my designers. I just like to get them when I can get them on sale and hopefully under $100. Okay. Uh, Also, from time to time, I do run across air fresheners or room sprays that are inspired by some of the fragrances in my collection, and I'll share that as well. As a matter of fact, I have one sitting here. This is my newest one. This is Honor and Glory from Lattafa. Not crazy about the actual perfume, but I don't mind like smelling it in the air. So anyway, that's that. Okay. So without further ado, I'm gonna give my thoughts, key words, my thoughts and opinions. Mine. Thoughts and opinions. They're mine. Doesn't mean that they're everybody else's, okay? So we're gonna talk about a budget friendly fragrance that's a little different. None other than Eclair Banoffi. This is a banana forward fragrance. If you don't already know that, I'm sure you probably do. I've had it in my collection. I actually pre-ordered this along with pistache and the Nebulous elixir that I talked about just the beginning of this week. So yeah, Banoffi. Like I said, it's different. And here is the lovely bottle. I don't know if I got this drip going right or oh, yeah, I can't keep anything in my hands this evening, afternoon, whatever it is. This is the lovely bottle, Eclair Banoffi, just like the original Eclair. Same type of bottle. The pistache is in a bottle like this, just different color. Um, so let's just jump right into it. Banoffi, like I said, is very much so different. The accords for Banoffi is sweet, vanilla, fruity, um, lactonic, and tropical. And I'm guessing the tropical comes from it, uh, the fruit that he uses, the banana. That's the only thing I can see. Um, but anywho, the top notes are banana, dulce de leche, uh, and I may have just butchered that. Forgive me. Um, the heart notes are whipped cream. That's one of the things that caught my eye. Whipped cream and vanilla. And then in your base you have praline, biscuit, and musk. So this is my honest to goodness description of this fragrance or what I get. Um, I did. I think this is clean. I know I pulled a strip, so this must be it. Uh, we'll just spray here. Y'all can see. You know the atomizers for Lattafa are hit or miss to me. So when I first spray this, for whatever reason, I get a real big old hit of like boozy, like a boozy banana. But this is different. And I will tell you that I would not recommend blind. I would not recommend this as a blind buy or a safe buy. I would say if you're on the fence about it because it's a banana fragrance, kind of like me, uh, go ahead and try to get a decant or a sample of it, or if you know somebody has it, go smell theirs. That's what I would recommend. Now, with that being said, like I said, it is different. Um, I don't necessarily want to say it's weird or strange, or you have to be a weird or strange person to like this fragrance because it's not necessarily so. Then maybe it is, but it is it is different. Um, The banana is very forward. Like this fragrance, no doubt. Banana. Now, if you were, or you may still do this, anybody familiar with the Plain Jane cornflake cereal by Kellogg or Kellogg? The Plain Jane, well, not the Frosted Flakes, but the plain original cornflakes. When I was a kid, um, of course, we would get those, and whether I was sometimes I did it at home, but most of the time, if you stayed over or whatever with my granny had to watch us or keep us, or we had to go with my grandparents for any reason. My yeah, like my mom or my dad or both had to work or do whatever on the weekend or Saturday mornings or whatever. We made every once in a while we had to stay, and so a lot of times. Um, I wouldn't necessarily want the breakfast that she was cooking, but I would get cornflakes. And those cornflakes, you put sugar on top, right? You sprinkle them with sugar. And then, my grandmother would cut up banana, that made it even better. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what this reminds me of, that banana in that cereal with the sugar and the milk. Not necessarily the cornflakes. Well, maybe kind of, because it does have biscuit in it, but in the notes. But I'll tell you, that's what comes to mind. Not upon first spray, but that banana in there. This banana reminds me of that banana in that sugary milk with the cornflakes. How about that? So I'm not certain that people want to smell like a ripened banana or sugary banana. I don't know. This, I can honestly say, for me, is not my favorite. It's not. I think I was just really, it's one of those things that you uh fear of missing out. Yeah. And I already had the eclair, you want the set. You want the set. If you're a collector, you do. Now I have several collections here, and I'm missing one or two of the collection or whatnot. I'm not just necessarily on my head about getting it, but I mean, eventually, more than likely, knowing me, I probably will, just so I could have the full set. So that's about what I got for y'all. So, I have worn this just the other night. The other one evening, the other day, I wore this. I had it on. Actually, I believe it was Wednesday. So I went to church, midweek service, all of that. After that, um, I ran into a local drugstore, and for the first time, somebody told me that I smelled really good. So, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not really smell it. I didn't. I mean, I don't know. It's strange. So I'm thinking, because my daughter, my oldest daughter, I've told y'all about her several times. She loves the eclair. That is her signature scent. All right. That is her signature scent. She is going to wear the heck out of that. And so when I got this, she started wearing this. And I was hoping I'd be able to sit her down and do a video with her about it. But I wanted to get this out here, and she hadn't made it here yet. So, oh well. Anyway, she is the one that has been wearing this, like, for real. She has been wearing this, and she so impressed with it. She said she told me that she was getting compliments. Now, I didn't get one compliment until the last time I wore it. And guys know, if you're familiar with this channel, I tell you, I do not wear fragrances to get compliments. But if one comes along it is well accepted, and it just lets me know and confirms that the fragrance is doing what it's supposed to do, right? So I don't have a problem with that part. Um, yeah, she likes it. Definitely. For her, this is a 10/10. I think that I may go a little nose blind. Speak of the devil, she just showed up. What are your thoughts on Banoffi?
So my thoughts are that it is wonderful. It's really great. I get compliments every time I wear it. I love it. I am not a perfume connoisseur like my mother, so I can't tell you much about it other than it smells really good, and I love it. It's one of my faves.
Okay, there you have it, people. She loves it. She gets compliments. I'm not that crazy about it, but that's Eclair, Banafi. Y'all remember to stay prayerful, stay blessed, stay in your word, stay close to God, and remember only what you do for Christ will last. See you next time.